NFT News Alert. Are the NFTs you hold completely worthless? So how do you assess the true value of an NFT? To assess the value of an NFT, consider looking at various factors like ownership, utility, rarity, and social proof. Now, there's a ton of platforms out there delivering native NFTs that have little to no value on the open market. So be cautious. Those funky looking animal NFTs you own may be better in the trash. Now, this list will break down exactly what determines the price of an NFT and will serve as a compass to let you know if the NFTs you're holding are worthless or actually hold real significant value in the real world. So let's go deep into the matrix and understand how valuations work with NFTs. Firstly, there is no specific rulebook when determining the value of an NFT. The metrics you use for evaluating private companies or conventional investment vehicles such as shares are simply not applicable to NFTs. Usually, the payment rolled out by the last buyer gives some indication of the value. For NFTs, however, it is hard to guess what the next buyer might pay depending on their estimates. Most buyers lack the skills or knowledge to ascertain the value of NFTs and base quotes on trends and buzz in the industry. For sellers too, it is hard to determine what they might end up receiving for the tokens they hold. Over time, the value of NFTs are driven by speculation and perception, which gives you little to no control over the asset. An artwork NFT might be in great demand for a certain time, with possible buyers assuming it is rare and expecting to derive value in near future. Then all of a sudden, they may discover that the digital image is available on the internet just by doing a simple Google search for free. Now let's take a look into some of the factors that we do know determine the value of NFTs. Artwork NFTs of renowned artists or tokens associated with tangible assets of repute might have defined values. So what is it that you need to look out for? Rarity. Demand for an NFT is directly proportional to its perceived scarcity. But how can you tell how rare an NFT is? Unique artworks from renowned illustrators might make good examples of rare NFTs, as will the tokens minted by top-grade celebrities. Some rare game items can also fall into this category. A rarity factor brings in plenty of intrinsic values to these NFTs. An immutable proof of ownership gives the holder of the NFT a sense of distinction and subsequently value. Every Day's The First 5,000 Days by Beeple and Jack Dorsey's first NFT are prime examples of NFTs with an element of rarity. These examples are exclusive and limited, and where supply is low, demand and price is generally high. The next up is utility. For figuring out how to evaluate NFT projects, utility emerges as a key component. To carry value, an NFT must have real utility in a real application. For instance, NFTs could be used for tokenizing real estate, precious metals, and even securities, to represent virtual land or game assets, and in many more ways. The NFT world is still in early stages, and as it matures, new innovative use cases are sure to emerge. Right after minting, an NFT draws value from its inherent characteristics. Over time, the value accrues depending on the utility and community strength of the underlying project. Decentraland NFTs, which refer to virtual land plots in the project, are an excellent example of such tokens. Next is tangibility. NFTs associated with real-world objects draw an element of tangibility. NFTs can be effectively used to underline ownership rights and eliminate instances of fraudulent activities. The practical use of NFTs in the projects in which they are involved has a bearing on their value. NFTs holding tangible value are the perfect fit for short-term as well as long-term trading. Some NFTs, like tickets, might have expiry dates, while others, such as those representing real estate, can generate more value over time and appreciate. Interoperability. This is another key factor when determining value of an NFT, the ability to use the tokens in different applications. For instance, if the same weapon can be used in different games, there are more chances of the token accruing in value. How the non-fungible tokens work on different blockchains is always going to make transactions simpler. Another strategy developers could follow is to develop partnerships with other projects to bring benefits to people who own their tokens. Next up is social proof. The social proof associated with the project behind an NFT is one of the decisive factors that determine the NFT's value. Checking their profiles on various social channels and networks like Twitter and Instagram can help one assess their acceptability. If the numbers lie low, it indicates they haven't yet been able to create a solid ground for themselves in the real world. When encountering any person or project for the first time, there is a natural tendency to take cues from the people around the project. Social proof is a great compass to determine what people think about an NFT project. Is there buzz? Is there a real indicator of adoption? This can help when making a decision to buy or sell. Next is ownership history. The identity of the issuer and previous owners of an NFT has a bearing on its value. Tokens created by prominent individuals or well-renowned companies create a benefit from a high ownership history value. Now, you can enhance the NFT value proposition by working in tandem with people or enterprises with strong brand value for issuing the NFTs. Reselling NFTs previously held by influential people is another way to gain traction. Marketplaces and sellers can help buyers find information about previous owners of NFTs by providing a simple tracking interface. Highlighting the addresses of investors who took home a good amount from NFT trading will help buyers gain valuable insights. Liquidity premium. NFTs with high liquidity carry higher value as well. Secondary markets provide a venue to trade ERC or BSC standard NFTs in a frictionless manner, immediately giving access to buyers. Now, traders prefer to put their money in NFT categories with a high trading volume, as more liquidity helps them take their profits with ease. A highly liquid NFT is likely to retain or even propel in value, even in cases where the associated platform is closed. Over time, and as the NFT market evolves, systems will come in place to support the speed in liquidity of assets. And finally, the big one, speculation. There are, of course, times when speculation is the catalyst behind price appreciation. For instance, the price of CryptoKitty number 18 skidded from 9 Ethereum to 253 Ethereum in just 3 days in December of 2017. But this is a point that is always changing swiftly, and like many crypto tokens that ran up in value then crashed, similar patterns of speculation can likely occur with a specific NFT. Now, clearly, speculation is a key ingredient to the success and value trigger behind a specific NFT. Now, there is continual change in the NFT ecosystem. NFTs are an asset class with endless possibilities. We can safely assume that their versatility will steadily grow and lucrative opportunities will be available as the space continues to evolve and adapt. While exploring an NFT, you just need to be mindful that all things that shine aren't valuable. So be patient and take into account this list of key ingredients needed before making a decision to buy. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon and stay up to date with news, trends and emerging topics in the crypto space.